Hi there, Pisces. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca. For those of you who are brand new, I would love to say thank you all for joining me on this journey. I love doing this, and so it is truly an honor that you join me. And quick introduction. If you'd like to know more about me or how to get a personal reading, please hit the description box below and go to the website. If you would like to join us for 3 cards for Thursday, which is a free card pool, that link is in the description box below as well. Okay. I don't like long introductions, and I really just don't like introductions, I guess. So we're going to start with an Eloquy card. Thank you. We have Enid, she who doubts, fear, wariness, and trust. Something got you a little scared? Okay. Enid, she who doubts, is learning how to let go of mistrust. She has scars, both visible and invisible, that have held her back from living fully. She carries an ornate emerald pendant, which is said to promote the truth. It calms the wearer and restores self-esteem. Even though Enid is young, she knows that allowing doubt to hold her back will only harm herself. With the cautious eye of a wary doe, Enid ventures back out into the world. The message of this card is to examine your own doubts. We all have been injured by life in one way or another. If we continue to hide in the shadows, then we allow those who did us injustices to win. Now is the time to let go of old misgivings and learn to trust again. Wariness is not a bad thing unless you are using it to give yourself permission to hide from life. Put on a trusty talisman, slip your scarf from your ears so all your senses are engaged, and trust in your own unique power. Your questions. Who or what am I hiding from? How do my fears limit me? Where do I need to place my trust? Here we go. I have a hair in my mouth. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. What is the past? What is the past for my Pisceans? We have the Tower. So something ended, something was abrupt, and everything seemed to fall apart. Please show me the present. What is the present for my Pisceans? We have the Fool. This is beautiful energy. It's also very scary to put down all the baggage and carry on as though you don't have a care in the world, isn't it? What is the blockage? What is the blockage? What is blocking my Pisceans? The 8 of Swords. The mental trap. This is self-limiting beliefs. What is the guidance? What is the guidance? Thank you. We have the Hermit. So there may be a need to do a little more study, a little more introspection, maybe a pull back so you can reevaluate. What is the potential outcome? What is the potential outcome? We have the Lovers. This is either a divine connection or it's a big decision. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is feeling like you've lost something. There's a sense here of lack, of not having enough. But the beauty behind this 5 of Pentacles in particular is that there is a coin coming into his hand. It's not leaving his hand. It's coming into his hand. And with the 4 of Pentacles in the back, that's things that you have saved. That's the stability of the situation. Now, that fifth coin isn't quite in his hand yet, right? But it is coming in, and you can see the trajectory is going to hit him right in the hand. So this feels a lot like being able to grab an opportunity. The Five of Pentacles also talks about having help and people that you can turn to for help if you need it. It's just a matter of recognizing that they are there, that all you have to do is turn and ask for help. So let's look at this Tower. Please clarify the Tower in the past. We have the Hermit in reverse. I heard public. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there was a lot of helplessness here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles in the upright. Now, for some of you, this is talking about a father. For others of you, this is talking about a fire sign or an earth sign. So a Virgo or Scorpio in particular. This really talks about a lack of study. This could be a lack of introspection on exactly what it was that you were trying to accomplish. You know, with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this talks about a home. This, and the Tower in particular, this can talk about a broken home and feeling quite powerless and confused about the situation. I do feel like what happened here is supposed to bring you insight. It's not supposed to shut you down and keep you locked up forever, right? This really does feel a lot like a sense of feeling quite powerless to do anything. Like there was no plan, there was no strategy. There may have even been some information that came out that caused this Tower moment. It might have been something that you knew in your heart, but was denying. So let's look at the Fool. Okay. We have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords in the upright, the Star in the upright, and the Death card in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower in reverse. So this is avoiding the Tower moment. There is some conflict here, and it might be in the thought process, in choosing a direction to go. But there is healing, a wish, a sense of divine understanding, and I feel like a powerful shift kind of all at once. Instead of the slow, gradual transition of death, right? I'm getting almost like this sudden transformation. This sense of rebirth with this Fool. Now we have 3 major arcana right now in your present, and it talks very much about being able to plan so that this tower is avoidable. Like there's a sense here of divine understanding, in recognizing that it's not necessarily what choice you make. I mean, it is always what choice you make, but that there is a choice here. And that you're perfectly capable of making that choice. And again, I feel like this conflict is very much in, I have all of this, I am this now, I have this dream come true, what do I do with it? What is which direction do I go? And it's actually a very good conflict. There is a lot of hope and renewal here. I'm also seeing like all of the red and purple popping out at me, and that really talks about having a clear connection with your fears and recognizing them. Are they legitimate fears? You know, what can you do? What action can you take that is going to allow you to bring yourself into alignment? So let's look at this 8 of Swords. Thank you. We have the Queen of Wands, the 9 of Wands, I have one more, and the Moon card in reverse. So this is a cycle. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. So there may be some sort of message or information that has come in. But you need more knowledge about something before you can have confidence on it. Now, this mental trap is very tied up to your confidence and how much you have left to fight for. Do you have that fight left in you? You know, this 9 of Wands is a wounded warrior. And with the Moon card here in reverse, this Moon card talks about the cycles of the moon. And the effects from each cycle. So this is, you know, being able to fight your way out of this 8 of Swords with your passion, with your creativity, by letting go of the illusion and the fear and allowing the illumination to come up. Now, again, this page is about communication. So for those of you who feel like you have to do this on your own, there is help here. There's a Queen of Wands that's like, I'll bust you out if I need to. So we have a fire sign here, and the Cancerian card. Again, this is very much about communication. And I'm saying that because in the 8 of Swords, that we're clarifying. Her throat chakra is lit up. All she has to do is speak it. Okay. Page of Swords, the bottom of the deck. The Page of Swords can also talk about studying something more. And with the Hermit as your guidance, the Hermit is also about studying something a little more. So, please clarify the Hermit. Please clarify the Hermit. What is the guidance from the divinity? There's the Page of Wands. What sparks your heart? The Sun. Yes, this is asking yourself, what truly makes you happy? How do you feel? You know, and then the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So there's a need here to let go of whatever seeds of regret that you've been planting. My dog's stomach just made a really weird sound. I'm sure he's hungry because he decided to get a little picky today and was like, I'm not going to eat my breakfast. So, this Page of Wands with the Sun card, this is creativity and illumination to the max. There is a need to really look at this. There is a sense of feeling like things aren't growing, that the time has run out. With the Seven of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, this is speaking the truth. This could even be an apology. This could, I did hear coming back. So for some of you, this could be something that someone did that they're coming back to kind of test you. Now, there's a lot of fire and freedom and brilliance here in this Page of Wands and the Sun card. Guilt and regret will hold you back. There is a need here for discernment when it comes to what is going to grow and what isn't. And if it's built in guilt and regret for what has come to pass, then it's not going to be fulfilling in the way that you want. So let's look at this Lovers card. Please clarify the Lovers. What is this outcome? We have the World. The Page of Cups in reverse. And the Tower in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of pages in this. So, I feel like there's a decision here to avoid the Tower, first off. To avoid the Tower. But there's a decision here to see a cycle of unhappiness of building up and destruction and building up and destruction. And I feel like you're creating a plan to get to the Ten of Cups. I don't think that, I think that they're in reverse, the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups, simply because this cycle has to close. You're tempering your heart space, which isn't necessarily bad. You're using both logic and emotion. To avoid utter destruction. There's a recognition of a cycle, and there's a search here for what true happiness actually is. And a decision to move towards that. Now, that there may be something coming up that someone may need to apologize for, but that apology would actually bring in the Tower and undo a lot of different things. So there's a sense here of choice. You know, what is the world to you? What does that look like? I'm also picking up travel with this World card. To avoid certain disaster, whatever that means, even if it's something that you're not completely thrilled about. I actually think that it's something that is going to bring about the possibility for happiness, right? There may be a decision here for some of you that the heart, that you have to choose to some degree what it is that the heart wants and what's realistic, you know. So that you can maintain. I'm also kind of picking up a sense of there's a lack of faith in what's possible. And I think that's exactly what it is that you need to study and to look at. I mean, you're doing a lot to avoid this Tower moment, but there is something fundamental that needs to be, and I'm not saying fundamental is the wrong word. There's a weed in the garden that needs to be plucked. What is the final message for my Pisceans? Number 10, Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. And then we will get a Goddess card. will take 2 Goddess cards. I think that's a G. We have Gula, healing number 18. That breaks down to a number 9. And then we have number 24, Isis, rebirth. I just heard saw it all. So I feel like that's in regards to what does your happiness look like to you, and how do you go about achieving that, right? How much faith and trust are you putting in yourself, and how much faith and trust are you putting into the universe? So let's look at number 10, Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Buffalo Spirit comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude and the extraordinary potential available to you when you adopt a mindset of abundance. The ancient people of the Americas saw the buffalo as a symbol of abundance because the herds roamed far and wide and provided so many gifts: the meat, the hide, the bones. The tribes who hunted the buffalo used every bit of them, wasting nothing, appreciative of the abundance. So too do you have many gifts available to you. Buffalo Spirit appears to let you know that you are in a powerful time to manifest your desires, not by forcing or pushing, but rather by following a natural path that rises up before you, trusting that there is always plenty to go around. Whether it be love, money, inspiration, or support, it's all there for you to claim. When you are grateful, you immediately align yourself with the truth that the world is rich and teeming with resources. There is always more than enough, and you are always enough. At this time, you can expect all your intentions and needs to come into a form that is right for you. Your heartfelt gratitude is making you a magnet for miracles. Buffalo Spirit's message is to remember that you co-create your reality in partnership with Spirit. So offer up your thanks and your prayers even before you see conditions you desire, not just for yourself, but for others too. Then you will quickly see the results in tangible ways. Gratitude has the magic to grow the good, so offer thanks and praise as you acknowledge all that you have and all that is possible. I love that message, especially as far as this reading goes. Gula, the Babylonian goddess of medicine and healing, has come to guide you as a blessing and for your well-being. You're being invited to address the areas of your life that need healing. Perhaps you have moved so quickly through your life that you've forgotten about self-care. Perhaps the stories you've told yourself about who you are need healing. You don't always see that we are hurting. We don't always see that we are hurting ourselves or others. Take heart, for Gula comes into your world as your ally, saying that now is the most auspicious time to focus on healing in all aspects of your life. Only good things will come from your actions here. In fact, now is also the perfect time when you can be assured that you can heal rifts with others as well. Be sincere and call upon Gula for this precious commitment. You may also be called to the path of the healer now. If so, the goddess Gula supports this wholeheartedly. You just need to be willing, respect others, and do no harm. Miracles will arise as if out of nowhere. The goddess Gula, your alignment message. The goddess Gula calls you to recognize that you're running on empty. You have nothing left to give. You have reached the end of the road, and you must stop what you are doing and consider the implications of your actions before the implications of your actions run amok. Do you need to set better boundaries around your enthusiastic tendency to say yes to everything? Have you allowed others to drain you because you feel it's your job to listen, love them, and fix them? Do your close companions cling to their victim stories and continue to impose them on you? Your alignment task is to step back and assess what is true and make new choices, and maybe put yourself first. You will be glad you did. Just remember, it is sometimes the healing choice to take a break and only focus on you for a change. So much hair. Okay, and then number 24, Isis. The process of soul retrieval, resurrection, and rebirth is the theme recurrent throughout the stories of the Egyptian goddess Isis, and one that she invites you to address now. This is a powerful moment to see some of what you thought you'd lost go through a process of regeneration to live again. Like magic, the pieces of you that were considered lost in old wounds and stories are ready to be reclaimed in a healthier, more mature version. Where you were hopeless, now there is hope. Where you lost faith, you have the capacity for even more now. Where there is inequity and injustice, now you can see a better way. Where you were abandoned, now you can choose you. You are ready to face these parts of yourself and to gather them together as you step into a newer, more powerful version of yourself, your work, your relationships, and your creativity. Have courage, let go of blame, claim your accountability, and then co-create something better. You can do this. The goddess Isis has come to help you as a potent supporter in your growth. Your alignment message. The goddess Isis, with her powers of reincarnation, has a message for you. You are not broken. You are not wounded beyond healing, and opportunities are not necessarily lost forever. Your insistence on defining yourself by your losses and wound stories are not serving you now. Your alignment task is to fully accept things as they are. Choose to find a way to put the pieces back together. Let die what doesn't serve you, and focus on what works. There is so much goodness to come from this situation, even if in this moment you feel trapped. The goddess Isis wants only the best for you. As your fierce ally, she will challenge you when you go off track. So pick up the pieces, tell a new story, and find home again. You will be amazed at how beautiful things come together when you reject the trap created by the stories you tell yourself. You have the key. Use it. That, my lovely Pisceans, is your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye-bye.